when you're over in Chicago, you get an opportunity to be coached up by South Carolina's newest offensive coordinator, Dal Loggins. And I remember mentioning his name before we hopped on this, and you were just smiling. What can you tell Gamecock fans about this guy that's coming here to Columbia?
I mean, the offense is in great hands. I feel like last year what we did was great with the offense, but this year with Dow, that's my guy. I love him to death. Like, he's gonna take us to new heights. I can't wait to see. I'm excited because I'm definitely gonna take a trip down there, stop by there soon. But Dow is a great guy. I love him. He's a competitor. He's feisty, he's a competitor, and he shoots you straight.
You mentioned the competitive part. Him, along with this coaching staff, they've done a good job of being able to do from a recruiting standpoint, not just this year, next year, but that South Carolina pipeline. Marcus Lattimore and we talk about it all the time. He's like, if it wasn't for Alshon going there, if it wasn't for Stephon going there, maybe I don't go to USC. When you think back to just how important that was to be able to make that mini dynasty that you guys had in terms of the highest peak we've seen with Gamecock football, how important is that to be able to keep that fence up and keep that talent here in Columbia?
I think it's great. It started with Coach Beamer, though. You know, without Coach Beamer, I don't think I would have went to South Carolina, honestly. Like, he just stayed with me. Even when I was committed to Southern Cal, like, he stayed with me every day during the process, and he recruited me hard and always kept it honest with me. So he's always been family with me with my family, with my mom, my dad, and everyone in my whole family since day one. So it started with Coach Beamer. Like, this is a true story. I would never went to South Carolina if Coach Beamer wasn't the recruiter.
Why is that? What is it about him? We talk to guys, and guys say he's just authentic and all that. Like, outside of the cliche words, like, what is it about him when you go through that process?
I mean, I just feel like when you're young, when you're 17, 18 years old, you got a lot of people telling you this and that, what they can do and what they can't, what you can accomplish and what they can do for you or offer you. But he never really offered me anything or promised me nothing. He just always kept it honest, recruiting, and told me, like, when you get here, you got to compete for your job, Alshon. Like, nothing's promised. I know that you one of the highly rated players that's coming out of South Carolina or in the country, but if you're that good, just keep working hard every day, and that's what I did.
Being able to land this 5-star coming in, and I don't know how much you were paying attention to it. This kid's got some absolute speed. What advice would you tell a young man coming out of high school, and he's got all the pressure on the world on him? Everyone's looking at him to be the next big thing, right? What would you tell him from an advice standpoint as someone that went through it at South Carolina and has had so much success beyond that?
I would just say there's no pressure at all. Just stay locked in, be grounded, be where your feet are. Don't think too far ahead. Just take it one day at a time. Keep your head down. Just keep working, because just how everyone tell you how great you is, and it's a lot of you in college. So you ain't the only one that's really special. I would just say that. Just take it one day at a time. Just stay grounded. Just keep working hard every day. Put your head down. Just stay focused, and just believe in yourself always, because your talent's on show.
I know it was a couple months back, but I don't think fans had a chance to really be able to listen to you in terms of just how you felt about it. 107.5 The Game, they named you their favorite Gamecock during the time period of the SEC once you guys moved over there. And you know it, right? I mean, you played with some absolute dogs. I mean, let's just put it as bluntly as possible, right? And everyone knows how beloved Marcus Lattimore is, and Clowney and Connor Shaw, but they put you at the top. You know, how special is that? I know you're a humble man, but how special is that, though, to know that Gamecock fans feel that way about you still?
I appreciate the honor, go Gamecocks always, so I appreciate the love. Like, that definitely was real special. I don't know, when the list came out and so many people was hitting me up, I was like, really? Like, I'm number one? I was just being honest. Like, but I appreciate the honor, like, because, I mean, there's a lot of teammates that I played with, and there was a lot of greats before me, so I appreciate the honor. For real, thank you so much for that.
So we'll wrap up. I know you were telling me you're out on the West Coast, just visiting family, just hanging out?
Oh, no, I live out on the West Coast now.
You're on the West Coast now. I know you were talking about trying to get back either to the Carolinas or the Rock Hill area, but you're out on the West Coast? Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the West Coast right now.
You're bundled up. It can't be that cold, man. Come on, you were out in Chicago. You got your South Carolina blood back in you. What's going on?
I definitely got the South Carolina blood always, but it's a little cool out here, though. It's a little cool out here on the West Coast in the morning time.
I will say this, though. I do want to add one more thing, because I saw that beautiful Christmas card he sent me, and I appreciate that. Beautiful family, man. How special has that been, though, to be able to be around them a little bit more. I know you want to get back out on the football field, but how neat is that? It must be crazy at times. Be like, man, my girls are growing up.
It's awesome, man. It's a special feeling. Like I cherish every moment there. Like I really appreciate it because my kids is everything. That's my purpose. That's my why. So definitely this time off from football. Definitely I've been appreciating their love and just spending a lot of time with them.
Alshon, I appreciate you, man. Always good catching up with you, buddy.
Good catching up with you as well, man. Go Gamecocks and fly Eagles fly.
Fly Eagles fly. You let me know next time you're back in town. All right, bud?
All right.